my question on what you think is the best sitcom intro.
I don't know, but I was wondering today, like, when should I get new towels? How long is long enough to have a towel before you're like, I want to replace all my towels, and it would make sense to do so?
I don't know, audience, why don't you chime in and tell us how often you replace your towels? These are like bath towels, like the large bath towels you use after you shower.
Yeah. I think I'm tired of mine. They're not as
You
cush
don't
and
wash.
cozy.
You don't wash the towel. The towel washes me.
Okay. Yeah.
You're just avoiding the issue. What do you think is the best sitcom intro ever?
I don't know.
This goes along with like the song and the visuals.
I know it's not Big Bang Theory.
No, I hate that one. That intro grades on my.
I mean, I
Greats.
absolutely love Friends. I love Cheers. I love Frasier.
Frasier's just like the simple.
Frasier gets to the point.
Well, like there was a period where like there was just like Lost was just like Lost, basically just coming into focus with like some ambient music, and then like 24 was the same way. It was like 24. It was like
you said sitcom. I was gonna say just in general,
Daredevil,
Marvel Daredevil, like Netflix
Obviously,
Daredevil.
Netflix Daredevil, not the new Daredevil. Yeah. The Netflix Daredevil. I think that is my favorite intro
ever.
All
of the Netflix Marvel intros were so good.
Was Iron Fist that good?
Iron Fist is its own deal.
I did like all of them. I like the Jessica Jones one was fun. I like the Luke Cage one.
Mm-hmm. Punisher.
Oh yeah, the Punisher one was good. I mean, but for sitcoms, you didn't have an answer. You just were like, I like Friends.
Yeah, I mean, that probably is my favorite sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
So
I liked that the intro for How I Met Your Mother was different. I liked that one. It's not my favorite, but I liked it.
I liked New Girl in the first when 2-3
did
seasons.
The real version where they were moving around and stuff.
But as much as I have a love-hate relationship for that show, I love Zooey Deschanel's voice.
So when they actually have the full
beautifully.
extended version where they're all involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. That's fun.
Yeah.
It was inventive. I like when they're different because a lot of these are just not different. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways.
I was just curious. But yeah, Daredevil's the best.
Overall,
Daredevil's the best?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's way more that we haven't ever seen.
Yeah.
We're just like, no, we don't want those. Go away. I don't know.
I mean, Mandalorian, too.
What was the intro for that?
I don't know, just
you just talk about the music?
Yeah.
Oh. I think it just said Mandalorian. Like, all the Star Wars shows just have, the symbol,
yeah.
And it just comes into focus kind of thing, like Andor, and so all of them had just that. So, I mean, of all those, Andor was obviously the best.
Yes.
Bar none.
As far as the show itself.
The show itself.
Not necessarily
above and beyond, Andor was by far the best Star Wars show. And on that note,
I'm ready to get hurt again.
The champagne's been popped. The wine is flowing. So you know where we're going. We're going on a backlot tour, and I'm your tour guide, Captain Zach, with me always says Beans.
Or Jana.
And we're going to talk about the long-awaited Disneyland episode.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about this park.
Yeah, so buckle up. This is probably going to be a long episode.
I'm going to throw this out there. I absolutely loved this park.
And we are talking about, Disneyland Park, not Disneyland Resort as a whole.
Yeah, we're not talking about California Adventures, which
Adventures.
It's fine.
It's just one adventure.
Just one adventure?
Yeah, you're just going on one.
All right, well, Disneyland is leaps and bounds better than California Adventure.
Yes. So Disneyland opened in 1955. It is the park that Walt himself built. Disney World, that is our home park. That's one we super love and everything. But Walt died in 1966. Disney World opened in 1971. So they had really just bought the land and kind of marked where the castle would be. And that was, about as far into the plans as Disney himself got. But,
when did Roy pass away? Did he ever get to see Epcot? He didn't see Epcot, did he? He passed before that opened, right?
That was in 81.
82 it opened.
81.
Nope.
Are you sure it's 82?
Yep. Look it up. 71 for Disney World, for Magic Kingdom, 82 for Epcot, 89 for MGM, and then 96 96?
You're right. October 1st,
Or 98.
1982.
Was 98 Animal Kingdom?
Yes, that
Okay.
was April 22nd.
How would you think 81? What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because like
That never happens. For
I
this
just
kind of trip.
remember like when Disney World, like Magic Kingdom, was celebrating its like 50th anniversary, and then it felt like we went over to Epcot and that was the 40th anniversary with all the 40th merch.
15 years. I want to find I have a coin from the 15-year anniversary of Magic Kingdom, and I remember the song they sang in the parade because it's still on camera. Like you saw that video. It's like my brother was complaining that I had that hat, but they handed out these blue coins, and they're like 15-year anniversary.
So far off track.
Yeah, it's already been a long episode. Anyway.
Okay,
they
but
love
back to
the
Disneyland.
colorful commentary.
This is the park that Walt built, that he walked in, that
Walt's house.
it is Walt's house, and he did, like he had an apartment there. That's how much he loved it. Like he wanted to be in
I
Disneyland
loved it there.
always. Yes. So it's not going to be the same experience as Disney World, obviously, but there is just something so incredibly special, especially if you're like a super Disney fan, about being in the same park that Walt was, and we don't get that in Disney World. You're not going to get that in any other Disney park except Disneyland.
He walked around there.
He rode the attractions. He helped build it.
It would have been under the park. So if you did the behind the keys to the kingdom tour, you might.
Oh, you're talking about Disney World.
Yeah.
Oh.
It would have been underneath there because
there are no utilidors in Disneyland.
They're called utilidors?
Yes.
I just thought you mispronounced something.
No, they're utilidors.
How do you want to tackle this park? Where do we start?
So I have like notes of what I want to make sure we don't forget to talk about, but
Do you want to go by area? Is that how you want to tackle it? That might be the easiest.
okay, so
Like Fantasyland, like
coming in on Main Street, USA.
okay, so I'm going to say this. Compared to Disney World or Magic Kingdom versus Disneyland, I'm going to say Disneyland is very underwhelming because of the castle. I'm sorry, but like
yes, and
it was like an afterthought almost.
Main Street itself is shorter, both in distance and height.
There's a grandiose feeling when you walk into Magic Kingdom versus when you walk into Disneyland. It's a very subdued,
very different feeling. And
it's very crowded.
We were there late September, so they had that big giant Mickey pumpkin too. That's like centered right before you actually start walking down Main Street. And I love that pumpkin. It's so cute, but it's so big and the castle is so small that it blocks the view of the castle.
Like the flagpole blocked the view of the castle. That's how small it was.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even see. I was like, man, if you're just at the wrong angle, you can't even see this thing right now. So, I mean, the castle is nice, but it's like you can't tear it down and rebuild it because that'd be sacrilege at that point. But like, it really is like quite a difference when you have that icon of Cinderella's castle, and like you could see it right when you walk in, Mm-hmm. But whereas this one, I'm like, you have to like look around people to get to it and see it, and it's just so underwhelming when you're right next to it. So,
yeah.
After that, it's all uphill though, because there's so many things I liked better.
Though that is one thing though that is kind of nice at the end of the day when you are tired. Main Street is a shorter walk to get out of the park.
It's pretty short.
So, I also really like too at this park. So at Disney World, all of the lockers are at the very front of the park, like right past the turnstiles, essentially. And here, we didn't utilize them, but I have in the past when I've been at Disneyland. The lockers are like halfway or like at the end of Main Street pretty much. So, which is nice because if you're using a locker, that means you don't have to go all the way to the front of the park to get your stuff. Like when I went, for instance, like I was wearing a sweater, got hot, put the sweater in the locker, and then it started getting cold a few hours later, when to go get the sweater. Like,
for being
so that's just nice.
Smaller park, it packs so much into there.
It really does.
I still couldn't believe that Galaxy's Edge was there.
Yeah.
Like, because I literally always thought that was in California Adventure.
It does feel misplaced there, but we'll get to that.
Definitely misplaced, but like...
but sticking to Main Street, like, I definitely think Disney World's Emporium and the shops on Main Street are better.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have
They're
so
a little
much
more
room.
cohesive.
I think
and-
like a lot of this is like room factor. Like
Mhm.
there's so much more room factor. Like
Mhm.
there's so much more room in Magic Kingdom, and I never feel like super crowded unless it's like the park is up closing kind of thing. I felt instantly just like, oh my gosh, there's too many people here. Like in that
Yeah.
first like bottlenecked area kind of thing. So
Mhm. Well, and on that note too, and this was something I was going to discuss later, but the streets are a lot, like the walkways are a lot more narrow in Disneyland, and there are more trees everywhere, so you can't really see around things. So I think that just kind of adds to it feeling crowded, even though it's not crowded. Because I mean, the wait times while we were there were pretty low.
yeah,
So it wasn't necessarily crowded. Because
it just
the wait
feels
times were low. It just
everything
felt
just
that
feels
way.
a little bit more
Yeah.
crammed in there, just because
Mhm.
the amount of rides they pack into this, like especially in Fantasyland. I was like, there's so many dark rides right here.
Right, but
Whereas,
we're not to Fantasyland yet.
where are we going first?
Well, Main Street USA is the theater where we saw Walt Disney.
Oh, you want to go there? Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if we're going by land. Okay, so we did not get to see Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln because for Disneyland's 70th anniversary that they are celebrating now, they have a new show with Walt Disney.
I don't know if I call that new.
Uh,
It's new to them because we've seen the actual show.
It's still not the same as ours. But,
It's almost the same.
okay, so it's Walt Disney. It's the animatronic that they unveiled at D23 in 2024. Or not unveiled it there, but they said that they're going to be doing the show with the Walt animatronic. And it's a show, it's narrated by Bob Iger. And we talked about before that the animatronic looked like garbage when we had seen pictures of it. I do think in person is a little bit better.
Okay, I'm going to say this. First off, the lobby is awesome because it has all the original like animatronic designs of like the parrots from or the birds from Tiki Room. It has like the pirates. There's a lot of cool. It was
so
very
much time
cool
in the lobby
compared to ours, where actually, I like the one that we have too in MGM because this is basically the same show that's in MGM with Walt the Man in His Dream, right? That's basically what that is, except for the end.
Yeah,
and it's
Walt
not
Disney
Bob Iger.
presents The Man in His Dream.
It's not narrated by Bob Iger.
I mean that
because that takes me out of it.
The Hollywood Studios one. Oh, just thinking about it.
You get feels for that one. This one, I felt nothing.
Like it makes me well up and like want to cry every time I watch it. And this one, I was like waiting.
Was it because Bob Iger was talking to you, and you're just like, I don't like you?
It was Bob Iger. It's
the
fact
audio
that it was
choppy.
Awful.
They didn't clean up the audio at all, and it sounded like it was very hard to hear and very hard to understand. And I was like, they fixed it, I feel like, at MGM.
Yeah, they did not do as good of a job storytelling.
No.
But
it's like the same show pretty much, and then it ends with the animatronic.
Like it's like the passion did not come through in this one.
Okay. Well, when we get to the animatronic, it's really
barely
good
in it.
Yeah, it's only like 2 minutes at the end, maybe.
It was very smooth.
The movement's smooth. The movement looks awesome. It gets up and pretends to walk for a little bit, which is cool. Still does not look like Walt to me. And like it's the skin looked like the new skin they use on these things it's really good. Mm-hmm. But like again, if you didn't get it to look just right, there's like little things you could have done that make that really
well for
work.
Me it's like the face was too
it's wide. It needs to be a
square,
little taller.
And Walt had a longer, almost more gaunt face,
I don't know. It's just we said that last episode, but like we talked about that like a few months ago.
But we actually got to see it in person.
But we said it's all in person. I'm like, it's a really, really good animatronic, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't think this is correct still. And I think you need to go back to in tweaking this and fixing it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like you can fix this.
On that note, they announced a few weeks ago that our Anna and Elsa are getting updated.
Yeah.
No more screen faces.
They fixed it. Because they heard someone. There's some Imagineer that's listening to our episodes and hearing us complain about those over and over and be like,
I think the whole world's been complaining about those.
These are awful.
Okay, but moving on.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about that much.
Yeah. Okay, so and I'm bringing up popcorn right now because end of Main Street is where we got our first popcorn, and they had cute little Halloween buckets. And I was going to get a Halloween bucket because Olivia loves the popcorn. The refills are so cheap, usually.
It's like $2 for a refill or something like that.
And the cast member at the popcorn kiosk, I don't think it's called kiosk, but
popcorn stand?
Yeah, that's it. Popcorn stand.
Let's keep it simple. Just call it a stand.
She was like, just so you know, there are no free refill, or there's no refills on these. And it's just like, what? And she was like, yeah, we don't do that here. And I'm just like, she's like, you can, put the popcorn you get in there, but you're not getting like the cheaper refill like you do at Disney World. It's just like, oh, what is the purpose of buying a popcorn bucket then? Especially because like even just like the normal buckets like that are
not that much bigger.
The round ones and everything, they're like $18. But then if you want to get one of the figural popcorn buckets, those are like $35.
It makes sense to buy one of the ones that's a figure because they're limited. And they're usually kind of cool. They're still super expensive, but they barely hold popcorn.
But you still get the popcorn refills with those.
Those had the popcorn refills?
At Disney World, yes.
Oh, I'm talking about the bucket and the figure. Neither of them had the refills here.
Correct.
And like the point of the bucket, I'm like, wait.
But I'm saying like the bucket itself is like $18.
I'm not paying $18 for a piece of plastic like that because it's like those aren't that good. Like in terms of. I don't want those.
It's like when you get home with them, it's like, our kids store figurines in them.
Yeah, it's like they're not like for the other popcorn ones. We have the Mr. Toad one, like on display.
We've got my Epcot one.
We've got the Mickey display. One downstairs in the
Mummy Mickey.
The Mummy Mickey,
and we have like the Epcot ball one. That's like
those are like display pieces at that point. But I'm like the bucket for $18 with no like refill perks.
But
it's like no.
Also, the bucket for $33. With no refill perks.
It's insane.
It's like, what is the purpose of having the buckets? Like I would love for if we have any like Disneyland listeners that, you guys frequent the parks, like what is the purpose? And okay, I can kind of understand the figural ones because like, yes, we ourselves are using those as display pieces, but the standard bucket that is $18 with no refills. Yeah. What is that? Like what is the appeal in that?
But the one good thing that I really, really liked about those was the figures turning the popcorn. They have these little tiny animatronics in every one of the popcorn stands. They're all different.
I wouldn't call them animatronics.
Well, what would you call them? Like what would you call that?
It's not an animatronic.
We'll post it in like the reel for this, but it's like a tiny little figure turning this little tiny popcorn maker.
And each one has a different guy.
Like we saw a Duke Kaboom one in California Adventure. There's a Yeti. There's like, they're like clowns.
No, Duke Kaboom's not in California Adventure.
Yeah, he was on, he was by he was on Pixar Pier.
Oh. I feel like I saw him at Disneyland also.
They might have had another one there, but like, they were like, oh, we just got him back. He just got repaired. So like, it's a known thing of like, I was trying to take as many pictures of those as possible when I saw one. Because like every one of them was different. I was like, this is a cool little touch. I really, really like that.
Yeah, they are fun. And, that's something about Disneyland too. It's like little things like that just make it so cozy.
Cozy.
I don't know how else to describe it. It's just like so warm. It's like you're being wrapped in a hug,
Warm hugs.
It is. Disneyland is warm
also they
hugs.
had churro stands everywhere.
Yeah, but no gluten-free churros.
There's
okay, that is something about the food that I want to complain about.
Go for it.
And I complained last time I went to Disneyland.
People love complaints.
They are so not gluten-free friendly.
Tell them, Maddie.
In Disneyland. Anywhere in Disneyland Resort. And it is frustrating because you would think California, of all states, would be super gluten-free friendly, especially more than Florida. And they are not. And if you want to see a gluten-free menu, they act so inconvenienced by that, and just, I don't know. It's so weird to me. I will say Pizza Planet and Tomorrowland, they've got a new crust for gluten-free pizza there. And it's actually like a puffy, thick crust kind of, and it was so good. It was so good. So they did that right.
Also, the cast members are not as nice.
No, they are not. They are not
I don't think
pleasant
there was
people.
any cast member that was nicer than the Florida one. So,
But like, again, you know, everybody there is local. All the people coming are local. You have people who actually move to Orlando just to work for Disney World.
oh, we talked about this on the California Adventure one. Like,
Nobody's
the name
doing
tags
that
are
in
just all California, whereas the
Yeah.
Florida one, they're all over the world, like everywhere. So it's more fun to look at because everyone, like, literally the only different one I saw was like Arizona.
Yeah.
Or Nevada, I think, and that was it. So, but I digress. Let's move on to the actual park. I don't want to talk about food anymore.
Yeah. All right. We're done with food. Done with food. Although I was not impressed with my jambalaya from Tiana's Palace.
It was okay. I think mine was good. Whatever that was, I think.
Okay.
Where are we heading to first?
Well, you know, you kind of hit up Fantasyland first if you're going straight.
I have a lot to say about Fantasyland.
So do you want to go there?
Yeah, let's go to Fantasyland.
All right, we're going to Fantasyland, y'all.
Now, my one complaint about Fantasyland, and this goes for both parks, is that if you buy a fast pass, they work on nothing in this area. It's like, what is the point of like some of these rides still had like 30, 40-minute waits.
At Disney World, there are fast passes for everything in Fantasyland.
Yeah, there's fast passes for nothing in Disneyland.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, yeah. So Lightning Lane is what we're talking about. We did get Lightning Lane again for our trip. It is one of those things that when you purchase your tickets or your room package, you can go ahead and add on Lightning Lane at that time. You usually will end up saving money by doing that. When we purchased these, you could add on Lightning Lane for $32 per person per day. Since then, they have upped it to $36 per person or $34 per person per day. So they have increased it, but you are already getting it, but you don't. And with Disneyland, if you do not add it onto your ticket, you have to wait until you're inside the park to purchase Lightning Lane. And it will typically be at least $36, if not more.
Yeah.
So it is good to just go ahead.
It's just one of those things
like
if you're paying on top of a ticket and they don't have a Lightning Lane for something that's like a 30-minute wait sometimes, it's like, I don't care how short the line is for some of these, I still think you should be able to use that.
I do too. And I think it just goes to how they have fit so much stuff into such a small space that they do not have the space to create a Lightning Lane.
Yeah, I guess.
Entrance for. Because I know, like, when I had DAS on my trip back in February 2024.
It's a pretty tight fit in there.
I did not get DAS this time. I did not. They denied me. But anyways, when I did it then, it's like for a lot of the Fantasyland rides, like I could get that DAS redemption on my phone, and I would have to go to the exit of the ride to get in.
That makes sense.
So can you imagine having to do that for Lightning Lane?
I was just thinking about
the
actual ride queues for some of these, and I'm just like, Snow White was really narrow and like just.
So was Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all pretty narrow because guess what? 70 years ago, people were a lot smaller. You know?
Well, also it's just like they never planned for any of this anyways, and the amount of rides like they're okay. So when you're in Fantasyland, you got Dumbo, you got Mr. Toad, you got Snow White, you have Pinocchio, you have
the storybook.
Storybook was closed.
Canal boats were closed. The Casey Junior Circus train was closed.
I'm missing another ride.
I have them all on my phone.
But like it was there's one more right there.
There are a lot.
And then a little bit down the way it was Alice in Wonderland, and then
Teacups,
and then
Dumbo. Did you say that?
I said Dumbo, and then like a little bit further down was Small World.
Yeah, so they have a lot of rides, and I will say, even though you can't use Lightning Lane on the stuff, I feel like we rarely waited as long as the posted time.
It was usually like 15, 20 minutes.
With the exception of Dumbo. We ended up getting out of that line, not even doing it. But like, I kind of feel like Fantasyland, they just post a time and leave it there
just like, I don't know.
Throughout the day. Because like when we did like Alice in Wonderland, that was a 25-minute wait. We got on in like 12 minutes, you know. And that was pretty much how it was for every single ride. I'm
going to review some rides. Ready for this? I don't like what they did to Snow White. They watered that ride down.
Yeah.
Because it's not called Scary Adventure anymore. What is it called now? It's just like Snow White has a happy ending.
Enchanted
I don't know.
Journey or something.
Well, like I read the whole scene at the end where like they drop a rock on her and like the lightning and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for that. I was like, we got through the whole ride. I was like, whoa.
That did
wait.
scare me a lot as a kid.
I was like, what's going on here? Where's the rest of the ride? And like, like, oh, they changed that. I'm like, oh gosh.
I can't speak for it anymore, really, but I know Disneyland Paris, when I went 11 years ago, that was...
They still had it?
Yeah, they still had it. So, and France likes their horror movies.
Yeah.
So I would think that they would keep that one the same. But again, I don't know.
It was nice riding it again just because I hadn't been on that in so long. And I didn't like that they changed the ending, but it was... The biggest treat was riding Mr. Toad again for the first time in like 30 years, I guess. Just as awesome as I remember. It was a wild ride.
Great ride.
I love that ride. It's just like all cardboard and wood and just like you're just going crazy and it's just Toad. Like there's just so much Toad stuff everywhere. And like those 3D prints came out really nice. Like I took pictures
they
of
have
all
like plaques when you're in the line queue outside of each of the 4 main characters. So Mr. Mole, Mr. Rat, Mr. Badger, and Mr. Toad. And we took pictures of all of them.
And you're able to extrapolate those in software online, like AI software, and it can spit out a 3D file for you to print if you want, if you get a good enough picture. And they came out smashing. So I printed out all 4 plaques to go on our Mr. Toad like section when we start building it out more. So it's very exciting. I also can do the statue of Mr. Toad that was in the line too, I think, if I want.
Cool.
Anyways, I just love that ride. It was awesome. I also, what else did we ride in that one?
We rode like everything except Dumbo.
We didn't go on Dumbo, but I don't think that was going to be any different other than the view. There was the carousel in the middle. Pinocchio I'd never been on. That was good. I like that.
That's an interesting one.
It was fine. It was kind of like nightmare fuel sometimes when it like goes through that movie because like we just shown our kids that and I was like, this movie is crazy.
Oh yeah, we never did Peter Pan.
No, that was the other one that was there. That was the one I forgot.
But it's practically the same, and that one did have long waits throughout the day and no lightning lane, which is kind of wild that they wouldn't do lightning lane for Peter Pan. But
the other one was Alice, which I had never been on, obviously, either.
That is
you love that one.
I think that is my favorite ride in all of Disneyland Resort.
Interesting.
Like,
why?
I love Alice in Wonderland so much, and it's like you are getting to be in Wonderland. It is taking you through the whole story. No.
Okay. Sounds like you're tearing up.
I mean, no.
I liked it. It was good. I liked that was a fun dark ride. I wish we had like that at ours too.
And then you're riding in a caterpillar.
Winnie the Pooh, where is that?
That's in Critter Country.
In California Adventure?
No, in Disneyland.
What else is in Critter Country? Just that?
I'm not sure. We didn't even go to Critter Country.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Like we missed it. So, okay.
Yeah.
So Winnie the Pooh is there. Okay.
Yeah. I think Winnie the Pooh is what replaced Country Bear Jamboree there.
Okay. Interesting. So that went away a while ago then.
A long time ago.
Oh, bummer, guys. Sorry, California, that you don't have that awesome gem.
Yeah.
Country Bear Jamboree, and then
I don't think it'd do well there.
Teacups, the only difference I feel like was outside more, not covered. And that was like the biggest thing.
It was beautiful.
I liked it. It was good. I just don't like that ride that much, but.
Oh, I love that ride. Did you get to see it? The teacups are a lot smaller for sitting in than our other ones.
I think they were both that small, but
yeah.
Moving on to Small World, I think
it is so superior.
Yeah,
to
this
our
Small World is so much better than
ours. And I love Small World. It's one of my favorite rides. And just the facade in the front.
I love the facade. I love how we start outside.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun way of doing that. And just, I can imagine that at Christmas time looking really magical.
Yeah, they do that all up for Christmas. And
I love I know people were like uppity about it, but I love the little characters they add for each country, like, Mulan in China.
A long time ago, probably like 10 years now, maybe a little bit more, they decided to add Small World stylized versions of Disney characters into the ride.
Kind of like a Where's Waldo sometimes.
And it was kind of like split on people like
Purists.
Freaking out and like, how dare you bring an IP into this attraction? And then others who were just like, oh, this is cool. And when it happened, I did and didn't have an opinion, because it's like, well, that's not our attraction. It's like, yeah, I kind of agree with the purist here. And then when I saw it the first time in February, I was like, this is so cool and special.
It's cool. I liked it. It was like a little fun.
So it's like,
look at that.
They
There's
have
Woody.
like Alice in England, they have Lilo and Stitch in like the Hawaii Polynesian section.
Woody, Jess, Bullseye in America.
Yeah. They've got Coco in Mexico.
Aladdin and Jasmine and Carpet.
Yeah. Do they have Coco in Mexico? Did I just make that up?
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I love that. And the ride is longer too.
Yeah. Somehow longer.
It's long, which I love. I love that it's longer.
Got better sections anyways.
It does.
They don't have the wonky hippo.
They
don't have the wonky-eyed hippo like we do.
No, our hippo is definitely better.
Because of the wonky eye.
Yes.
She adds a little personality.
She's had a day.
Lazy Susan.
I love her.
But yeah,
she's beautiful.
I think that one is a superior Small World to the Florida counterpart. So
yeah.
But where would we move on to next?
Well, we go to Tomorrowland and we'll hit up Matterhorn on the way.
Actually, no. Since we're right there, we're at Alice. Let's just go to Toontown. Toontown is
overstimulating AF. Like,
it's got a really nice matte painting kind of thing that like kind of blends in with the background.
I appreciate that, but it's basically just a playground now, and I cannot handle it. Like it is.
We didn't get to ride the little roller coaster there, but we did go on Mickey and
tried
Minnie's,
to.
which I love the line queue of Mickey and Minnie's.
Oh, it's so cool.
Everything else is pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then you get over to Roger Rabbit still having a ride.
Roger Rabbit.
Which I was really jazzed about this, but unfortunately Ronan hated the ride and he rode with me and he wouldn't let me spin it because it's basically you're in like the teacups in a ride.
You should have told me we could have done it again.
Yeah, well, I tried, but he really didn't want to go in it. But
I could have sat out.
He made me not spin it. So a lot of the times I wouldn't be facing the way of like the action because like I would just be letting it go and like I'd be like, Ronan, everything's happening behind. Can I turn? And he's like, no. So, but it was just fun seeing Roger Rabbit in a ride because I absolutely love Roger Rabbit.
It's such a fun ride. It is insane.
It is a weird ride. I was trying to get pictures. It was so crazy I couldn't get anything. It was just blurry.
But
it's a crazy nonsense ride.
Toontown is where you see all the Instagram videos
it goes down of fights
of people fighting, and I get it now. I get it. It is so overstimulating, and like we were trying to go to the Gadget roller coaster or something. Is like for like Rescue Rangers, like the little roller coaster they have there, and it was broken. But we were just like, well, we're gonna hang out here and see if it comes back up while we're over here. So you went and got food. So I was left with the kids in this nonsense place.
The playground?
In the little playground area. And it was just chaos. And you came back and I was like, I gotta go.
I'm done.
I can't. And it bums me out too because I really wanted to do like Mickey and Minnie's houses because I really miss that at Magic Kingdom where you get to go in their house, you get to see where they live, and you get to do a meet and greet with them there. The lines were insanely long for that. They had like hour-long posted wait, and it's like I can't do that, and no lightning lane. So we just got out of there. We got out of Toontown. Yeah.
Things go down in Toontown.
They do.
I like Toontown. It was fine. I was excited for Roger Rabbit. But once you move out of this place, we're going to have to touch on the Matterhorn now because that's not really part of
any land.
Yeah, it's just there. It's like, I'd say that's more the centerpiece than the castle, like the Matterhorn Mountain.
That is not.
I know, but like.
It is taller.
It's way taller.
They used to have a skyway going through the Matterhorn.
Oh. There's still that basketball court up there probably too.
Yeah, I think that's actually storage now.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
I liked the Matterhorn. If it depends on where you sit, I guess, but like it was janky, yes, but like I didn't mind it. I knew you were like, this is like some pain, and it was, but our kids absolutely loved it, so I was like, I'll ride it with them again.
I think I'm just a little more delicate than you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I rode it like 3 times. That's the ride I rode the most here.
That's 3 too many.
I know, it's a lot. Actually, I think I went to Mr. Toad 3 times too.
I mean, I was willing to ride it the first time.
And then you're like, nope, peace out.
Well, then Ronan got scared, so he didn't want to ride it. So I took him off and was just like, fine by me, man.
Just keep me off that thing.
And then everybody wanted to ride it again at some point in the trip. And I
Well,
was
he
just
got on
like,
it, and then
okay,
he was like,
I'll do it.
He loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh, that's why I wrote it, because he wanted to ride between me and Olivia, since it's like a single file ride. You know, and like me kind of like holding his hand the whole time as best I could. And he loved it. But I'm in like the last seat on the thing, just like bouncing around, worried I'm
Like
going
a
to fall
crazy
out. That's
person.
probably where I lost my sunglasses, I think.
On that ride.
Yeah.
Well, where are we going to head to next?
I
mean, some of these I'm not going to talk about because, like, I think Galaxy's Edge, I'm like, there's only one thing I need to talk about there because it's exactly the same as ours.
Galaxy's Edge is exactly the same. And what's weird to me about Galaxy's Edge is how you can, I don't know. First off, it's just weird to me that Galaxy's Edge is there and not California Adventure.
There.
And I know that it's because they had to use the space that they had available, but
it just adds more punch to this park, I guess. But like, it is wild that this is there and not California Adventure because it like doesn't make any sense in this park to me. But like, because like when you said like, oh yeah, it's here, I'm like, this is here with all this other stuff too. Mm-hmm. This park is nuts.
Yeah. But I mean, while we're talking about Galaxy's Edge, one thing I do like is that their Rise of the Resistance has the working cannons.
Oh yeah, the cannons were actually working.
Yeah.
Also, the cast members were not into it at all.
Oh no, not
like
at
the
all.
ones in Florida are sassy and mean. These ones were just like, okay, just go there, go there.
Well, so
I'm just like, ugh.
Simone, my friend who's a magic key holder and out there and everything, she told me that like they had to tone it down or something. Like people were complaining about it being mean. I guess because cast members out there are already mean, so it got like super.
Well,
bad.
they were just like apathetic, kind of. Yeah. They weren't really like into it at all. Like, because like if I'm on the Tower of Terror, or I'm on the Haunted Mansion, or I'm on that, I want to see some pomp and circumstance, and they had none.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but okay, I'm going to talk about this show that they had there though. Because that's the big difference. They have this weird projection show.
They have a projection show on the, I guess,
the wall behind the Millennium Falcon, basically.
Yeah.
Like, so it's in front of the Smuggler's Run.
On like the spires and everything that are there. It like, I was so excited for this show when it debuted this summer, and I could not wait to go see it. And we got there early to make sure we had like a good seat.
Like a viewing area where
I say a good seat. You can stand to watch and everything. I could not physically stand to watch it.
It's also like, I don't know where to look. Because like I was looking around and I was like, I don't know what is a good angle for this thing.
Okay, I just think I don't like projections.
I
don't like projections on things that are not flat.
Well, it's like nothing looked good. And I don't think it would look good if it were flat. Again, because it was stupid.
It was bad storytelling.
It was terrible. Like it was garbage. I was like, oh my God, can we leave? I was about to go to Doc Ondar's and just be like, I'm just gonna go shop around because this is the worst show I've ever seen here, and it's Star Wars. I'm like, how is this bad? It was just like retelling the story of Luke, and I'm just like, this is so boring how you're telling this. Mm-hmm. And like from the angle I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. It just looks like mush, and like sometimes it's lava.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is terrible. Like, why? Like, there were so many other things they could have done that were better than this, and I'm just like, I don't know why they did this.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think that's gonna get axed, and they're gonna have to do something else because they already have like the projection set up because they had like that weird droid that was like in the like right hand corner, I guess, that was like leading it. Like they had like this cool projection like of a guy that was like going to tell the story, and I'm like, that's neat. I like that, like the hologram that came up, and then the rest of it sucked, and I'm like, this is disappointing on a new level for me because like the Star Wars show that used to play on the projection at the Mann's Chinese Theater, I like
Disneyland,
that was
Disney World. I mean, Hollywood Studios. Holy crap!
Just no MGM. That's too long. But like, I liked that.
Yeah,
that
that was an amazing show, and this is a digression. It's so much better than the show that they have there now about animation. Like,
they can't find their footing on like that place right there.
They can, but that's a whole other.
Because they keep changing that show. It used to be better, and then they made it worse, and they made it even worse, and then I'm just like, guys,
it has no feelings anymore.
Well, it's not like movies. It's because they were just like, let's just do Pixar or like animation. And I'm like, guys,
again, that is a whole.
Anyways, this is a bad projection show at Galaxy's Edge. That's all I wanted to say. That's the only thing I have to say about Galaxy's Edge, because other than that, it's the exact same thing as ours. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about it.
Don't need to talk about it. Tomorrowland.
Let's move to Tomorrowland.
I hate the way it's laid out.
It is a weird layout.
I hate it so much. It feels very...
it's disjointed.
Yeah, and cramped, and like it feels like it's under construction all the time.
I got that sense. I know what you're talking about.
Like they had like the high walls like they would for whenever, you know, they're building something, but nothing's being built. Like, so
it's also interesting to me that the Star Tours is there, and it's the same problem that I have with the other one where it's like, why aren't you with your other Star Wars property? And I know they can't move it at this point because I'm sure that was there for a long time at this point.
Yeah.
And it made sense probably at the time to have it there. But now I'm just like, oh, you're so far away from your friends.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to be with your friends. Star Tours was the exact same. They had a different gift shop, but it was fine. But like,
we really didn't do much in Tomorrowland, I feel like.
I rode Space Mountain. Their Space Mountain is really good and smooth. I don't know how much different it is though.
Yeah, the kids wimped out.
They were like, no, I ain't going
so
on that.
I took them off.
So I was like, I have to ride this. I think it was good though. I mean, it was a lot smoother.
It is good. I also.
It was intense for them.
Do not care for their Buzz Lightyear.
No, why did I not care? Like, I can remove the gun and have all this control, but I didn't like it.
But the gun still didn't work.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing.
And I think that's like more frustrating that you can move the gun to aim better, and yet it's still not working.
I don't think I like the shooter games, like, in general. Like, I don't like the gamification of it.
Get ready, buddy.
Except for Buzz Lightyear.
Our Buzz Lightyear's changing.
I know, that's the suck of it, because I like the constraints of ours.
Yeah.
I like how it's just kind of a challenge to be like the janky controls of like turning it, how you can't move your gun when you want it. It's almost impossible to see your laser, but I'm like, for some reason like this.
I could see my laser better on our Buzz Lightyear than on that Buzz Lightyear.
Well, I still for some reason like that more than Toy Story Mania. I don't know why.
No, I do too. I like
and it's like it's such a low tech, like not great attraction, but for some reason I like that one. I don't know.
I think the theming's more fun.
Yeah, maybe. Because you get like a Buzz talking to you, although we never see it. Although we saw it in this one, and we got to see it again. But like, yeah, I wasn't as into their Buzz Lightyear, and it's kind of a bummer that they're changing ours to that.
Yeah,
but, like,
I'll say too, like we didn't ride Astro Orbiter, but our Astro Orbiter is superior.
Well, we have better views. You also have the castle. You get to
this
stare
Astro Orbiter is like on the ground.
Yeah, it's just like right. It's like,
and I think that is something that makes our Astro Orbiter a lot better.
I mean, the loading and unloading.
The loading
sucks, but like
because you have to take an elevator.
It's more worth it for the view. So
yeah.
But yeah, this one's like kind of whack. I don't know. I mean, their Tomorrowland is fine. That's like, where's the submarine ride? That's in
Tomorrowland.
That's still Tomorrowland.
We didn't do that one.
We didn't do that because no one wanted to do it with me.
You could have done it.
I mean, I thought that I wanted to more, but like you made me like think about more like the claustrophobic element. And since no one wanted to ride it, I was like, I'd rather ride everything with everyone else rather than do this
I'm sorry.
again.
I know I would have a full blown panic attack.
It's fine. I mean, it's not 20,000 Leagues, so I'm just like, I don't really care.
Yeah. There's also the monorail in Tomorrowland.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the monorail.
Which we talked about the monorail a lot in our California Adventure episode. So if you want to hear about that, go to that episode.
Okay. I'm out of Tomorrowland. I want to get to my favorite. Frontierland, obviously. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm going to touch on
New Orleans Square.
Hold on. I'm going to touch on Frontierland because there was absolutely nothing to do because it was closed.
Yeah, Big Thunder was closed for refurbishment.
And then Tiana's was closed too, but that's part of New Orleans.
Tiana's is part of New Orleans Square.
Okay, so what else is in Frontierland for them?
I don't know.
It's just Big Thunder then?
I don't know.
And like the riverboat?
Yeah.
And they don't have Tom Sawyer there. It was
no, it was a pirate's lair kind of thing.
Oh.
It's like a pirate island.
Okay. Well, we didn't get to ride we didn't do anything in Frontierland.
Yeah.
There was like nothing.
Yeah, and you know, I really do regret that we did 2 days at California Adventure.
You were like, we need 3 here.
We in hindsight, yes, we needed 3 days.
Well, no, I think it was good that we did that because like we didn't get a sense for it.
Yeah.
For the party because we were doing more party things. So I'm glad we went back because I wanted to get a better sense of it.
That's true. That's true. I think like on a future trip though,
it's 1 day at California and 3 the other.
Or 3 days at Disneyland, 2 days at California. We do a 5 days.
Okay. You're wild. Anyways, I can't talk to Frontierland very much. But my favorite, when you walk in around that corner and you get to New Orleans Square and you get to see the pirate ship, You get to see the Haunted Mansion. You get to see Pirates of the Caribbean facade. It's like one of the best views I think I've ever seen. I was like blown away at how cool that looked. And having my two of my favorite rides next to each other was wild sauce to me. I'm going to say this. The facade of Pirates and Disney World is much better, I think, than theirs. But the theming makes more sense for what they did. I get it. But ours is cooler. And our line queue is way cooler.
Yeah.
The Haunted Mansion, I can't talk to as much because we only did it the holiday overlay.
Yes, and we only did Lightning Lane.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
The holiday overlay was awesome.
The holiday overlay was so cool. And I've never done Haunted Mansion at Disneyland regular either, because when I went in February 2024, it was closed because they were adding in the graveyard.
It seems the only difference was like the intro, basically, it looked like.
I have heard from friends/clients that
ours is better.
Ours, and you know, these are people who are Disney World people, that ours is better.
I like the facade of ours better, personally.
Like that, you know, no overlay Haunted Mansion, ours is better.
I mean, I think I liked our exterior better. I liked our line queue better.
Mm-hmm.
And I get like in there's the line queue, you weave through like the library, which is the part of the ride on ours. So like, you see the busts that are staring at you. You see the changing portraits.
I wasn't expecting that when we walked through the line.
That's right there.
Whoa.
That's just like right there. Whereas ours, we have a whole like area of the Haunted Mansion for that. So, I mean, I don't know if I like it better or not. I don't think I like it better, but I like the holiday overlay.
You know, it's just different.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess that's a...
So, I mean, it's like that is like its own attraction. That's not necessarily
Haunted
Mansion.
I don't think that's Haunted Mansion.
You know?
It's like...
That's a Nightmare Before Christmas attraction.
Like once you get past like that certain point, it's pretty much the same as ours, except for the placement of the Hatbox Ghost.
I loved the decor on the outside of the Haunted Mansion for it. And, you know, so we did all that, and then...
all those little touches were fun.
And then, like, you know, a few weeks ago, like week of Halloween, we watched Nightmare Before Christmas the first time during the season. And, you know, everyone would be like, that was at the Haunted Mansion. That was at the Haunted Mansion. Look, you know, it's just like, it was so fun. The connections being made. I don't know. It just made it really special to me. And just like, I saw this in real life, you know?
The other thing there, so this is an Adventureland, and ours is the Swiss Family Treehouse. Theirs is Tarzan, right? That's the Tarzan tree.
I don't know if it's still themed to Tarzan.
Oh, you don't think it? I thought you went on it.
Vernon and I did, and I was honestly really distracted by Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, because he was
right there.
Okay,
and I was just kind of like watching him.
I'm going to talk about Pirates now.
Yeah,
their Pirates is better.
Their Pirates is better.
It's a lot longer.
Yes.
It's like, it's really weird because I've seen ride-throughs of this, and you start in that restaurant and you go through like the bayou and then you go into like the first chamber, and you have like these pirate scenes, and then you go down like the two drops, and like then you're finally into it. There's like, their ride is like 5 minutes longer than ours, I think.
Yeah.
Like insanely long. Because like the main section's all the same. Mm-hmm. And then you get an extra end scene that's completely new and different to us.
Yeah.
And you still get like a little bit of Johnny Depp in the chair. Like theirs is much smaller, like that little room, I think, if I remember, of like the treasure room. But like you get like the pirates shooting at each other, which we don't have. Because I remember seeing that Jim Shore.
I don't think you have Johnny Depp in the chair there.
I think they did. It's like very small. Like it's like a blip almost, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But like they have like the pirate on the cannon, the two guys shooting at him. Like, but I saw that Jim Shore. I was like, where is this in the Haunted Mansion or the Pirates of the Caribbean? Caribbean.
Yeah, however you want to say it.
But anyways, I just think I don't know. It was just so much longer.
Yeah.
I think that's what really got me. I was like, this is so nice to be on this ride for even longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I think,
and there is a bit more storytelling. I feel like that happens on the ride too, between like, you know, you're in New Orleans, which did have a lot of pirate activity historically.
That whole area was awesome.
And you know, it's like, oh, you're on the bayou. You've got like the man on the rocker and his little bungalow, And okay, I do think that this part is cool and weird, but people eating at the Blue Bayou
Yeah.
restaurant.
It is a little
You
weird,
know.
but like,
And then, you actually get like the story of like dead men tell no tales. And then you see, I talked about them in the last episodes, you see like there's a skeleton in a cage, and if you're watching it, it turns into a human, and it's like you're going back in time and actually seeing the tales,
of the dead men.
Yes.
Again, I think our line cue is better. I think our
Mhm.
exterior is better. And the theming, I love our line cue. That's my favorite line cue, I think. Over the Haunted
I do
Mansion.
like it.
That dank coldness you get, the music is just so...
Yeah, the music is really
it just
good.
gets me in the feels like every time.
Mhm.
But like this one, the line cue is mostly outside. And then when you get inside, it's just like a colonial house.
What's nice though about it being outside is I feel like Jack Sparrow is always out and about. And
Well,
so
it's
he's
cool.
interacting
Just-
a lot with guests in line.
You're around like a big water feature also there, which is really nice.
Mhm.
And you have like the pirate
It
ship.
is nice because you can just look and watch.
It was so
the
pleasant
boats
looking. It was just nice looking there.
It is.
And then also with the like with Tiana's being right there too.
Mhm.
It's another thing that I love in that whole section. I'm like, this whole section is like awesome.
Yeah. And so one thing I really loved
We didn't
about
get to
New
ride that,
Orleans
though,
Square too is that I love all the little shops.
Yeah, it just felt like New
And
Orleans.
Not New Orleans now.
It's cleaner.
Still. I've been to New Orleans more recently than you. It is not like that. Disney
It
set me
wasn't-
up for failure.
It wasn't that clean when I went either.
Yeah, but I was picturing like New Orleans Square from Disneyland.
Like Savannah or something.
Port Orleans French Quarter. And I
Oh,
get
no.
there and I'm just like,
What
oh,
is this shit?
Disney has told me a lie. And like my director at the time who went to school and hit college in New Orleans, he was just like, oh yeah, no, you need to go to like North New Orleans for that. And I was just like, okay, well, take me there, please.
We didn't get to ride Tiana, so I can't speak to that one, but because that was
Yeah.
closed.
Yeah, we did have a lightning lane for it, but when time came
It
to
broke
redeem
down.
it, yeah, it was broken.
But I love that whole area is amazing. I love
Yeah.
it.
It's
They had
awesome.
more. They had a couple like Haunted Mansion
Yeah,
slash
so
pirate
if you
shops.
had kept walking past Tiana's, you would have gotten to
That's
Critter
Critter
Country.
Country, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And the only
Mhm.
one left that we haven't discussed is Adventureland, which would
Yeah,
be.
let me make sure I'm done with the New Orleans Square.
I don't want to gush about it too much, but I just loved it.
This is also where Club 33 is.
Ooh.
We also took the train in New Orleans Square
Oh yeah, train was nice.
to Fantasyland.
Yeah.
/ Toontown.
It all goes down in Toontown. So the last one we'll touch on is Adventureland, which is vastly different than ours because
Adventureland is seriously like you walk through it.
if you walk through it, it's like it's tiny, but it still packs a punch. I like their tiki room, I think, more than ours.
Oh yeah, their tiki room is better.
I love the fountain like in the middle. That was cool.
Mhm.
I was like, whoa, what is this nonsense? Like that high little trick they do with the water, which is
Yeah.
just like a tube, but like it's clever. And they have a whole outside area that teaches you about the tikis and the tiki gods that we don't have.
Yeah, and like
There's more pomp and circumstance. They also have the other bird.
it gives you the cultural aspect of it all, and which is so nice.
Well, they have that big seating area for like when you get your what is it, Dole Whip,
Mhm.
and there's that bird out there.
Yeah, so in the tiki room, whenever they're doing the first song, the Enchanted Tiki Room, and I think it's Fritz
What was the
Fitz.
girl's name?
Colette. Was
Oh,
it
yeah.
Colette?
He's like, Colette's out or something like that,
He's like, "Where's Colette?" or something, and you go out to the terrace.
and she's out there.
And she's out, and it's like you have to be in a certain area to see her. And the only reason that we did see her is because you had walked away, and we were
And you
trying to
found
find
her.
you. And we were like walking around there, and we happened to hear her speak and say something about Jose. Is Jose asking? So she was saying something about Jose, and we looked, and she was like, oh, "It's Colette!
Yeah,
Like
they
she's
just have
here!"
this animatronic bird just out there.
Yeah, we
when
don't
we-
have
where
that
you
in
sit and
Disney
eat, yeah.
World. you
I feel
know?
like there's a lot more love and admiration built into this one versus ours,
Yeah.
since this is one of Walt's earlier ones because
Yes,
the animatronic birds were like one of the first things.
Mhm.
So, and then there's
Which in Main Street at the theater, they had the original birds there.
Yeah.
Which were cool.
and you
They
also
were
get
so fancy.
the Jungle Cruise, which I feel like people don't care about as much.
They
in this
really
place.
do not care. So at Disney,
The line was not long.
at Disney World Magic Kingdom, like Jungle Cruise, if you do not get it first
It's
thing
like
in
a
the morning,
45-minute wait no
it
matter
is
what.
minimum 45 all day
This
long.
is Rock-Con. There was no one there. They had to wait
Yeah.
we had to wait for people to get on our boat so it wasn't embarrassingly low. Like there was like 5 of us. And like they don't want to tell jokes to like just us.
And what's funny is that like they shoot a gun still, which again would
Oh,
not
yeah, they had a
expect that in
gun. I was like,
California.
man, this is wild. They still had this thing.
It
And I was
startled
like,
me. I knew it was coming and it still startled me.
and it was kind of different than ours, like the
Yeah.
layout. It was pretty different.
Mhm.
So I still liked it. I
yeah,
still like
it
the
was
corny
fun.
jokes.
I love Jungle Cruise.
And then the biggest difference is Indiana Jones.
Such a good attraction.
I think I need to ride it again because I was worried about her getting freaked out because I took Olivia on it.
You went the
And-
first time with her?
Yeah, I went the first time, so I was like, oh, I hope
You're
this
not
isn't-
used to doing that normally when it's a new ride. I'm the one
Yeah,
who
you're
takes
usually
her
the one that does it,
because we
so-
would do DAS and I have to be
because
the
I didn't know what
first
to
person.
expect because I was
Yeah.
like, this could be janky as anything, like just
Mhm.
dinosaurs, because it is dinosaurs ride vehicle. So I'm just like, I don't know what to expect.
Mhm.
And it was pretty rough, but she seemed to not care. So I was like, okay, good. Well,
Yeah, she loved it.
so I enjoyed the ride. I love that there's an Indiana Jones ride somewhere, and I'm glad we're getting one. Although I
Mhm.
hope it's different.
I hope it's not dinosaur.
No, I don't want it to be dinosaur.
I hope it's not dinosaur reskinned to Indiana Jones. I hope it's a completely different track.
Well, this one was so open.
It was so long too.
Yeah, it kept going, but like it's the track itself seems so different
was
than
big.
dinosaur. Yeah, it's massive.
It was taking up a large space. You know?
I also love the line queue. It's super long, but like
Yeah.
it was fun seeing Sala like
Yeah.
in the video, and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
What for me, like my claustrophobia started getting to me in there a little bit walking through that.
I wish I had more time to just look around because I wasn't really
Mhm.
soaking it in as much because I don't know. It was just me and Olivia, so
Yeah, it's
It
just
was
me
a
and
big
Olivia when I
line.
did it.
well, it was a big line, and like I was like, I can't really linger and look because I wanted
Mhm.
to like get in front of people and like kind of like look at things wherever we stopped,
Yeah.
and I was never in a good place to do that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I liked it. So,
Yeah. Well, are there any other rides that you wanted to compare?
The biggest ones would have been Pirates, Small World. Those are the two that really, I was like, these are vastly different to me. So,
Mhm.
most of the other rides we rode were
Yeah.
pretty comparable, I think.
What about the line queues?
The line queues, I don't think they're as good.
I don't think they're either. I do think Disney World has a leg up on that.
Well, I think they have more
And-
room to do them.
And I like go back and forth on the aesthetics overall too.
I mean, well, okay.
Like-
So certain lands I think are better, and certain ones I don't think are
I
better.
think our Fantasyland is better for aesthetics.
Yes, I think it's more spread out, and I think I like the aesthetics better. But I like how much they packed in there.
I like the I like our Adventureland's aesthetics
Our
better.
Adventureland is better for aesthetics, but in terms of
I think New Orleans Square has really good aesthetics.
New Orleans Square beats are a little bit, I think.
You think it beats Liberty Square?
They're so different. I don't know.
I wouldn't put them in the same category.
They're not. So it's like they just have Haunted Mansion and Liberty Square and like Hall of Presidents, and you're gonna have a hard time like getting me to say, oh, but they have Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion,
Mhm.
and Tiana's right here, and a pirate ship. I'm like, I can't beat
yeah.
that. But it's a completely different. It's not Liberty Square.
Yeah.
I'd say that like Adventureland, yes, it's not as good. Frontierland is hard to say because we weren't really in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrowland, definitely not.
Oh yeah, ours is way better.
I think our Tomorrowland is laid out so much better than theirs. Theirs felt so
Yeah.
disjointed and like
and
I don't know. Star Wars didn't belong in there.
and I think our castle, obviously.
Yeah, the
and, like,
castle's-
and I think our Main Street has better aesthetics.
I think a lot of this is due to space constraints.
It is due to space constraints. One thing that I do love about Disneyland's Main Street is that they still do the garland at Christmas time going across the buildings. And they don't do that at ours anymore because of the parades.
I also feel like they have more things happening around you.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had like the marching band playing, they had the Dapper Dans, they had like the buses. Like
They had more live
it was
entertainment.
more movement
Yeah.
than we have, which I
They,
appreciated.
You know, they just have the characters out and about
Yeah.
everywhere, and it's amazing.
I think that the more movement is better there,
Mhm.
but like I don't know, like the aesthetics on
Yeah.
ours I think are a lot
And I will
better
say
for the most part,
they
but-
do have Paint the Night Parade, which I have failed to see every single trip.
And you never will.
Probably not. That is one that I've always really wanted to see, but we had. I think like on our last day there, we left the park before it even happened because we were just tired, maybe
I'm trying to think of anything else we missed.
hungry. I don't know. We saw bits and pieces the first night.
Is there anything else? I can't think of anything.
What was your favorite land?
New Orleans Square.
What was your favorite attraction?
Is a tie between Mr. Toad, Pirates, and Haunted Mansion. Shocker, I know.
Yeah. I mean, mine is
Alice.
I love that one.
Well, it's
Yeah.
always fun to see, like, the fact that I got to go on a different Pirates of the Caribbean finally,
Mm-hmm.
and a different Haunted Mansion, and ride Mr. Toad again after 30
Mhm.
years. It was nice.
I do think my favorite land there is Adventureland. No, not Adventureland. New Orleans Square.
And New Orleans Square is hands down the best.
Yeah.
Like, that was awesome. When I walked in there, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what the view was.
Mm-hmm.
I had never really seen, like, I don't see walkthroughs of Disneyland very much. So, like, when we walked around the corner, I was just like, whoa. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Pirates of the Caribbean is right next to Haunted Mansion? This is wild to me. Like, I didn't realize that they were right next to each other.
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
walk half a mile.
they're just like right there. And I'm just like, this is amazing. Everything's
Mhm.
right here. This is my park, just like these three if you want. And I'd be
Yeah.
fine. Throw Mr. Toad in there. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. Give me 4 attractions. I'm done.
You know, I feel like Mr. Toad could be in Liberty Square.
He really could be. Let's petition to move him.
Yeah.
Let's really open that bad boy up.
Yeah.
They need a Sleepy Hollow attraction.
Yeah.
Should just be part of Mr. Toad. They could have that in Liberty Square.
They could have both in Liberty Square.
I mean, they already have the Sleepy Hollow like tavern.
Yeah.
So, any final thoughts?
Okay, I want to know how do you rank all 6 parks now?
Okay. I'm gonna say Hollywood Studios
Mm-hmm.
is my number 1. I'm gonna tie Magic Kingdom and Disneyland.
Whoa.
Epcot is my number 3. Number 4, Animal Kingdom. And then last is California Adventures.
Adventure. We're only going on one adventure.
California Adventure.
Okay.
What is yours? I don't know which one edges out in terms of Disneyland and Magic Kingdom.
Okay, I think Hollywood Studios is number 1. That's all I got.
That's all you know.
I know DCA is last.
All right, so far we have the same exact list. Just do what I did. That's
Animal Kingdom's number 5.
So you're copying me so far. Okay, keep going.
Now this is where it gets tough. It's like, do I put Magic Kingdom as number 2, then Epcot, then Disneyland, or do I do? Okay, Epcot's number 4. Epcot's number 4.
So far you're the exact same as me. Just tie the two.
I
I
don't
think
want to
they're-
tie the two.
I think they're better in different ways. You're gonna say Magic Kingdom
Okay,
too.
here's the thing.
Magic Kingdom's number 2 for you.
Okay, here's the thing. I think Disneyland as a whole is probably better than Magic Kingdom. But Magic Kingdom is my home, and I like the feelings I get there better. Like, going to Disneyland isn't like going home.
There's no nostalgia there for
Going
you.
to Magic Kingdom is like going home.
Okay, so you have
know?
MK is 2, and then
Yeah.
so your list is almost the same as mine.
Yes.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hollywood Studios number 1 forever and always.
All right. Well, we'll see how we feel once they've completely
Oh, yeah, it's changed.
changed it, and
Changing
they've already
so
gotten
much.
rid of Muppets. They're getting rid of
Mhm.
Aerosmith. They're bringing in monsters. So we'll see how we feel the next couple of years. So
You know, honestly, I feel like
we'll
I
revisit
could
that.
put Epcot as number 5 and Animal Kingdom as number 4.
Oh, I would never do that. I'd almost put Epcot as number 2.
I just like chilling.
Epcot goes number 2 then.
Yeah. That's true.
Epcot might be.
Okay, I take it back.
Epcot might it fluctuates between those two at 2 and Epcot being 3. They can switch easily for me, depending on my mood.
I mean, when Olivia was a
I'm just
baby,
like, just give me Epcot.
When Olivia was baby, Epcot was number 1.
Like sometimes I'm just like, get me to the Epcot. I just want to chill. I don't want to have to worry about like rides.
I just want to walk.
I just want to walk around and just be here, and that's it.
No, I get it.
That's how I kind of felt like when I was in New Orleans Square. I was like, oh, I just like being right here. This is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, why don't you tell them where you can find us?
You can find us online at backlottours.com, on Instagram at backlottours. You can stream us on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcast. And with YouTube, vlogs coming soon. We'll see when that happens.
Vlogs coming soon.
Yeah. If you'd like to plan your own magical vacation to any of the Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, other cruise lines, or Universal, please let me know. I'd love to help you out. You can email me, Jana at castleboundtravel.com, or send me a message on Instagram at castlebound_Jana.
Bring me that horizon.
I don't know that I like it when you do that.
Take me home.
There's a great big pretty okay tomorrow.
Shining at the end of every day.